Hey everybody, what's up? Let's what I got going on here. All right, I got some folks and let me see how this is going. Okay. All right. Kind of where I want. All right. So next, so to see what we're doing and where everyone is. So please bear with me as we get into this. Be a bit spotty. What do you mean resume hangout on here? Oh no. Okay. View on watch page. This is where we're at. So if you shout out real quick. All right, what's up, Roger Spice? View on watch page. This is where we're at. So if you shout out real quick. Keep that like that. All right. Hey, Roger Spice. Hey, what's up, Fortel 4? GMS, Daylight. Hey, DOA Punk. All right, hold on for a second. So I'm kind of getting this stuff up a little late. Trust me, I started on time, but I had a few little issues with the internet here. And as y'all know, I'm in Brazil with Brother Elijah.
What's up, y'all?
All right. And the beautiful picture of the lady you see there is the lovely Mimi. hold on. Wait. We gotta do this. Okay, hold on. Because they didn't see that. And I'm gonna tell you, okay. All right. Let's see. Wait a minute. All right. For some reason, but y'all, okay, y'all see me on camera. I don't know what's up with my camera. Somebody let me know if you can see me. No, you can't see me. All right, I'm gonna have to fix this. Something's wrong with this thing and my camera. Hold on. All right, hold on for a second. I don't know why y'all can't see me. All right, so it popped back, and I still do not see my camera. I don't know why it's not working. All right, hold on for a second. Let's see if this worked. Nope, that didn't work. Hold on. All right, so for some reason, I am starting to really hate Google. Because truth be told, not much works for me when I use them lately. All right, so hold on. So basically, what's going on is that my camera is on. Now, I don't know if the government has my video or whatever. So we're just going to try to experiment with something here. Mm. All right, so we're going to see what we got here. And I'm going to try something else to PM. All right, so let's see what happens. it under two sources. That's sad when I can't even begin the thing once I leave the country. All right, so I have to download a Google plugin on the other source. So I'm gonna continue with what's going on now. Y'all kind of see the title, and I have a lot of information to put out. Um, I have a few videos to put out, and I want to explain some things to you all. It's sad that you can't see what was going on this side, but fortunately, I have a couple of things set up so that you'll be able to see something. All right. So let's see what happens here. Oh, this is in here. So I'm in here. So let's do this. So I'm gonna go back to this. Which one is this? All right. Hold on for a second. All right, that's the one that's obviously not working. Hold on. And with the flip. Well, won't you know it? It is not going, it's just not going to let me. Wow, really? Wow, interesting. Okay, so basically what we have here is a system by Google that is telling me F you on the camera work. All right. So basically, what's going on here is you're not going to be able to see much of anything. All right. So basically, what's going on here is you're not going to be able to see much of anything. All right. All right. So all right. So let's just get down to it. I'll put the other picture up since it looked better than me anyway. Okay. Close that out. All right, and we're going to stay with over here, right? Okay, that's the lovely Mimi. And what you see there is all that well, some of them were given away. All right. And so these are all the different flavors of soccer balls that that we brought here. All right, so let's see. What's the word? Okay. So you got the lovely Mimi here, and wow, okay, this thing is just doing whatever the heck it want to do. I don't know what just happened here. So what's this one? That one. And that's that. I don't know how that got in there. And I've not ever had, there we go. That's the one we want. So that's the lovely Mimi. And so this is, we're going into the hood. Yes, we're going into the neighborhoods Monday, and we're going to be blowing those up and handing them out. And so I had Brother Elijah here, and basically with him, hold on for a second. With Brother Elijah, basically K-12. Hold on for a second. I'll show you who he is in a minute. Okay. Hold on, you're about to see who this is in a minute. All right, so one of the brothers came down with me to the new school, or what's going to be the new school. So everybody's kind of getting it together. All right. Still don't know how that got there. All right. But let's see. All right. So that's the brother that came down with me.
The short guy.
All right. So yeah, this is Brother Elijah. Can y'all see that? All right. So these are all the people that kind of work at the NGO. Man, Google really sucks today. All right. All right, so let me just say, hey, what's up to everybody? What's up, GMS Daylight, USMC Vet, Fidelity, David Bowman, $3 Assassin, Captain Marvel, Cortez Smith, Taurus Johnson, Greg Mahone. All right, MGTOW checkmate. All right, were y'all able to see that? All right, so were y'all able to see any of that? Because right now, as it stands, this is kind of sucking. Really. All right. All right, so just having weird problems. Like I got a window thing up in here. And let me just close everything out and see why I got stuff up in here. Look at this crazy mess. See, this should not be up in here. All right, man, I am flustered. I don't know what this is all about. All right, so as I was saying, we have had a lot of things going on in the community. And as a quick reminder, um, one of the things that I wanted to do was take people back, not to there, not that far back. All right, take people back to kind of where this all started with me. All right. And so basically, what happens is that as it is, come on. All right. This is us. Yeah. Wow. Okay, that's this. All right, this is us. Back when things were happening, and what I see now is that the problem may not be here, but it may be the no guns, and they doing anything. Okay, as y'all see the videos, all right, and I'm gonna have to do it like this. It's going to be difficult to see, but if you're able to see kind of the area that things are going through, and I think part of the problem is that the internet connection is very bad here. I'm gonna let you know what happened. All right. So the internet connection is very bad, and what I gather is some of y'all are seeing y'all are not hearing things, and part of this is that Google is doing some other kind of crap to my channel too. So I don't know what that's all about. Hey, I'm gonna let you know what happened. Okay. Right now, the police have arrived. And so, can y'all hear that? Shooting. And so, we are right now dug into the school at the favela. And can you hear me? For those in the infantry, they look like they brought them LMTVs. And hey, what's up, DK Phantom? What's up, Yediah? Well, LMTVs. So we're just waiting to see what's up. Okay, so they passed it. All right, so we wait. All right, so let me just break something down. Okay, so this is what's going on, Captain Marvel. All right, so right now we're in between two places where we moved. Well, not we, but they moved the school from one place to another. I had one brother that was able to really see what was going on. Right now, my everything is just sucking for live shows here, as usual. Hey, Bertha, what's up? Okay. What's up, Antonio Johnson? All right. Hey, what's up, B. Blair? And so I know that many, hey, what's Dwight? kind of late or early, take your pick. All right, with Anthony Jackson. So this is kind of a big deal here. All right, so as we get into the crux of this, right? All right, the reason why I'm showing you this in three parts, and I meant to put one thing in here that I wanted to talk about, and I'll just edit the title later. But I wanted to talk about one, what's going on over here, and it's going to. I see that it's hard for me to put up videos and everything because the internet thing is just so trashy here. Let me see this. Oh, let me see something. Let me see if I give y'all a better idea of what's going on. All right, see if this works. All right, y'all, we're trying to keep the children calm. The shooting has started, so I'm gonna go over here, close the window. All right, the shooting has started. So we're just trying to keep the children calm at this point. They're laughing now, so that's a good thing. All right, so let's see. Jeez, really? This thing just ain't letting me do nothing right. All right, so let's do this like this. All right. Seemingly, I am still back on. So let me get back into this control room. All right, this Google experience working over here, it is very, very trying for me, to say the least. All right, so I'm trying to see. Okay. All right, this is it. All right. So what happened here is that it's just not. Okay, there we go. Y'all remember? I remember this. So this is when the shooting starts. The hallway. This sucks, man. This sucks so bad. There was no one on the corner. All right, so what I'm trying to show you is what these children have been going through in the past. I put this in a few videos and stuff like that before we go and get to the Jill Scott thing, right? Apparently, and I have another idea. And the other idea is to find out what I did with my phone. What's up? This was quite a day. Hey, Mimi. Yeah. Me a phone. Okay. So basically, obrigado. Yeah, you got other ideas.
She done.
Yeah, she done. She been done. All right. So, um, basically, what I'm going to do here is, all right. Send myself. All right. So basically, what we have here is just Google is really effing up my stuff. I'm going to lie, and it's really making me angry. But then I should come to expect this from them. Reason being, stuff has been going wrong with my channel for a while now. And let's just be real about it. For some reason, my channel is seen as one of the biggest threats to the internet. I don't know, because it has to be something, because nobody else can explain why a system is messing with my channel in the way that it does. All right. It is beyond me. It's beyond a few people, but definitely beyond me. All right. Don't understand it at all. All right. Don't understand it at all. So it is kind of a struggle. But at the end of the day, we do have some major issues here. All right. Really. So as you see, some of the things that are brought here, um, are very of just the smallest things to the degree that you don't understand. Now, while here, I do have some help in trying to accomplish so much so that I'm not even allowed to carry me. You saw that. The brother here saw this, that I'm not even allowed to carry my own bags. All right. So this is the kind of help that I have here. Things that I really don't understand that's going on. You got a lot of corruption just all over, a lot of things in dealing with us, where many, understand this, many do want to keep stuff hidden. Hold on. And so basically this is where we at. Now, why do I say this? Because we get into this. And we're going to start with this second, and that is the stupid comments that Black women say. Okay. And the stupidest comment that they say, that all videos with all this proof is coming out, and they say, oh, some Black woman must have hurt y'all. And I was like, well, that's kind of a stupid thing to say. Think about it. They marched because some police shot their thug. All right. And you ask them why they marching, because some police shot their thug. Well, really, the truth is they're marching just to be noticed, so they could say they did something, right? So they could say, we had y'all back. When did you have our back? After you died. But who caused us to die? Well, that would be how the single Black woman raised the people. All right. And so this is what we have, right? Now, I'm going to say how bad it is. The Black women have been so bad with their ratchetness that people mistake Brazilian women, Afro women, with their naturally long hair, because many of their moms, got busy with Caucasian, that try to improve your race thing, falling for. All right. And as they fell for it, not only did it not improve their race, but it kind of made the community worse. The brother here, hold on for a second. Let me do something real quick. All right, let me do something real quick. All right. Let me see if I can get on here. All right, hold on for a second. Let me see if I can get on here. And while I'm doing this, I'm gonna let the brother here tell you. I mean, what has your experience been while you're here? Yeah, that's good.
Well, it's one thing to watch the videos, listen to what Brother Nabi has to say, so forth and so on. It's a different thing when you put your feet on the land and you go to where the people actually live, when you experience the smells, the sights, the interactions of the people, how they really are. It's quite different. I can't really explain it. The only thing I can say is I know it's real. I saw the children run up to a car, remembering this man. I see the people, how they respect him and honor him just for what he does. And they embrace me because of what he does. And I told them earlier, I said, you're more like an ambassador. And so when I see what I see and live how I live, and because we both live by the commandments, it holds weight. And so much so, and this might be off topic, but they are not me. They are trying to find a wife for me. And that,
yeah, they sure is. He'll be hooked up by the time he leaves.
But my goal was to really see, like I told Bobby, where I can help. It wasn't to come down here and be on the beach and chasing the women and all that. And make no mistake, they got them. Everywhere you go,
man.
Anywhere you go, you see them. But I'm a little bit older than that. I hope I'm bigger than that and more mature. And so, like I said, my goal was to come down here and see and interact and understand. And it's heightened my my resolve to help them even more. And it's funny, it's strange how you would go to another country and be better embraced than in your own country, even the men. And so, I would say to all of us, we may do what we believe in, what we're doing. I know I'm real, I don't know, but you're kind of real. And I know some of you are listening for a reason. Be real to yourself and deal with that. I'm here to help, to learn, to grow, but more important, like I told Nabi, to be an ambassador. Make no mistake what other folks say. So I'm just gonna say that, and hopefully there are some others come down here and see for yourself and experience life.
Just really y'all, because quite on places I showed him, I can't keep it real. Go ahead.
Yeah. And you see the gun.
Oh yeah, and they have a hanging out the window.
So you can't come down here half stepping or be punk or you have yourself. So you got enemies on both sides. And all it takes is one shot. So yeah, that's some real stuff. I have to and I looked at her and I said no, and then she showed me the school.
Now about the school. All right, I'm gonna tell you something about the school. Uh, oh yeah. What do you mean we lagging, man? Young boy 24. I know what he means. For a second. Let me do this real quick. Okay. So I'm gonna take care of it right now. Down here is all right, hold on for a second. Yeah. Saturday is okay. There's all right, can y'all hear me now? Okay, it looked like we may have a better connection. Hmm. Okay, so I don't know if we have a better connection, but I have an idea. Okay, so hold on for a second, y'all. All right, all right. Let's see what we have. All right, so all right, y'all. So can y'all hear me now? Okay, and for my backup. All right, let's see if this works. All right, so all right, okay.
Okay. So y'all should be
Able to
able to
see.
see.
Hold on for a second.
One.
One. I know what to
I know.
do. All right.
Okay,
Okay,
can
can
you
you
hear
hear
me
me
now?
now?
All
All
right.
right. Hold on.
Whoa.
Whoa. Y'all
Y'all
shouldn't be
shouldn't be
hearing
hearing
nothing on
nothing on
here.
here.
Hold on,
Hold
wait.
on, wait.
There we
There we
go.
go.
All right. This should be better. Okay. All right. So can you hear this? And can you see me on my cell phone? One. Okay, hold on. There we go. Jeez. One moment. All right, it's telling me I'm already on a call. This I know. But what I don't understand is why I'm not showing up anywhere. Okay, let's see. One, two, 3. I don't know. Where am I at? Y'all, I don't know what's going on with this. All right, I don't know what's going on with this. Man, this has been the most bizarre thing. I don't know why. Some of the times I can have a flawless YouTube thing, and some of the times I have some other stuff. Y'all should not be seeing Black Dynamite at all. All right. Y'all shouldn't be seeing. I don't even know how you're seeing. It shouldn't even be on. All right. It really shouldn't be on. All right. So let's see. You should have seen that. And so it makes me why I have a problem with a lot of these things. Now, I wanted to show y'all the actual Jill Scott video.
Which I haven't seen.
Oh, you haven't seen it? Okay. So, hold on for a second. As we get into this, right? Lord. All right, let me show you how, I'm going to tell you how bad this is. When you type it into, when you type this into Google, I'm going to show you how bad this is. When you type this into Google, right? In Google, I want y'all to understand this. In Google, a bunch of videos pop up. All right, so a bunch of videos pop up. So we're just going to go to we're just going to go to some of the first ones, right? And all right, now this is the so-called woke lady. All right, this is the so lady. First of all, how many people have seen this, right? So I'm gonna show you what the problem really was. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on, maybe let's escape this. I'm gonna show you what the problem really was. And this is coming from News Talk Stream. All right, understand that this is coming from News Talk Stream. And wow, really? Bruh can't win for losing. Okay. Maybe I need to stop announcing what I'm about to do. Because I swear it's like somebody else is watching my channel and trying to prevent me from informing the brothers. Hold on for a second. There's nothing wrong with the internet either. I can't even log on to Google. But I can log on here. I truly believe somebody is trying to. See what happened.
Good evening and welcome to the BBC's iconic.
I have to sidetrack everything in so many ways. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah. Whoa. Yes. Hey y'all. All right. Let's get rid of this Google. All right. Can y'all hear me now? I had to change directions. Edit.
I think you cut out the hangout.
It don't matter. They can hear me, so yeah, it's intentional. No, not this. No, they should be able to hear me still. Still. All right. Still. All right, there we go. All right, we got much better things. What's up, Roderick Hayes? All right. So I know this has been a trying period. And some of the times you just got to do workarounds after workarounds. All right. And so I was kind of having a problem. Knocked out. All right, this is the problem. You know what? So we get in the cab and everything. Everybody asks him, is a basketball player? I'm just saying. I'm just cracking up too. Hilarious. Hill. All right. Now, what I was trying to take y'all to shortly, Jill. All right. And some may refer to it as a concert. Okay. And it explains the separation. Yes, I had to do some workarounds and stuff like that. All right. It explains the separating the Afro men and let's say everybody else. So what everybody's talking about is this. All right. And that's not what everybody's talking about. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show it. Nope. Wrong thing. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Here it is. All right. So I got the right image up in here. So let me show you what everyone's there it is. All right, y'all see this, right? So we're going to enlarge it, and we're going to play this a little bit. Now the first thing, this is the woke sister. Now that you're seeing some of that, and I know some of y'all wish y'all can unsee it, okay? But now that you've seen some of that, I mean, look at the kind of jokes that's coming. All right. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something as I bring something back up. All right. For sexual life mean feminine. And more black women miss that than a little bit. I'll take this. Hold on. Wait a minute. Sexualized woman in a minute. What will I take? I will take this in a heartbeat. Matter of fact, I have. And many of you that's been watching me long enough, y'all will recognize the picture. All right. I know Bertha's like, oh, hell no. Right. So basically, here is the problem. Here is the problem. These women are the women that have been betraying the Afro community in every single way possible. Afro community, I mean the so-called black woman. Well, no, they haven't been trained the black women because they are the black women. But they have been betraying the so-called sisters and the brothers. Now, understand this. Understand this. All right. This woman cannot keep a man. As a matter of fact, a man, all right, the dudes that have that go home to stay at work. We, because we understand just being I have a woman that's helping these things that I'm doing. Right? Now, let me say this also. I'd rather be doing something that's real, regardless of the risk. And the risk becomes less of a risk once you're respected. It'll be like money, power. Once I States, I got respect all day long. All right. So you would think that I do not have power. So power, respect. Wait a minute, I got a whole lot of respect, right? Enough that I can walk around and some of the times one of the things under is, and I wonder how Selma's going to take. Um, people, they just don't call themselves woke. We call ourselves followers on this channel. Not everybody here is quote unquote woke. Miss them about them. They have sense and wisdom about them. All right, and so basically, when I'm here, we don't need to be woke. We got sense, see, and sense go a long way. Now, tell them about the polls.
The
Polls, remember? Selena
yeah.
went through, drove through.
You have to experience. We were Auntie Simel. Say her name again.
Selma.
Selma was taking us from one location to the. Come to find out, the polls were put up to keep. Like we said, if you didn't know any better, you would have thought City did this. It was so good.
It was
Unbelievable.
Yes. The cars could go through, but they would have to knock down speed bumps.
Yeah.
I showed them they graduated from speed bumps. From some of y'all that are my older viewers, where the poles are little tree stumps with little bumps, right? They got please just having such an easy put off so that car can't. If some of the people see that you're real, this is what that for all my life, and we're going to get this last point. A black woman on one of my channels. Hold on. I'm gonna go to it real quick. Show you the comment. The comment was some black woman must have hurt you. I knew then that this woman was not a rocket scientist, because anybody with half a sense would have just, not all, just half of sense. People are making these videos is because they see that the black women are actually hurting people. You see what I mean? They see that black women are actually hurting people. All right. So much so that everybody is going on and warning. They are warning other brothers about the travesty that is the black woman. But I'm trying to get to, I'm trying to get to, I'm gonna try to get to the comment, right? But this is how it is, and this is how pathetic the black woman is. All right, they're marching against Trump because he's hurting their bottom line. And their bottom line, their ability to use the Afro man to get stuff that they want.
Don't need a man.
But they don't need no man. They sure don't. They don't need no man. I don't know. Somebody told you thought they needed a man. And then there's a Washington Post. Who sent that to me? Had to be one of you fellas. Okay. All right, but somebody sent me a post from the Washington Post, and it was why black men are no longer helping black women or aiding black women. So hold on, let me see if I can post real quick. All right, so this is going to take all day. All right, hold on for a second. A few things, right? I was sent a few things, and I was like, this is simply amazing. All right, the black women are looking for help, and the ones that are looking for the most help are the ones that, in so many words, told us that hold on, let me get to this. And watch, it'll be my other. Okay, it's not on this one. All right. So let me see where I have it. And so when you get to these comments and stuff like that, it's very eye-opening. And like part of the problem was the comment on the Jill Scott videos, right? And this is why it was a problem. Because you had so many black women that was co-signing to the garbage. All right, now, some of you people here are new to me. You people are old, right? And some of the older ones, y'all could bear witness to this. I've been doing this since 2009. All right, the same way I'm doing it now. I didn't change nothing. Been doing it since 2009. All right, now here is the thing. What the thing is this: since 2009, all right, the woman might have removed her thing. All right, but since 2009, I've been putting up this thing, and I was trying to wake up the black woman. And then I realized shortly thereafter that there is no waking them up. I started to then realize that they don't get. Okay, here's. All right. And they called themselves someone special, right? And what they said, wow, it's your mother. I see why you're hurt. Wait a minute. So why is it when you tell the truth that most black women will come like, oh, somebody must have hurt you, or you're hurt. Somebody hurt you. All right. That's stupid. Okay. And this is why it's stupid. If people are treating people very well, okay, people are treating people very well, then no one complains about it. We'll complain about some little stuff. Oh, men don't understand women. Women don't understand men. Yeah, that kind of stuff. But it ain't, oh, women are killing us. I'm surprised. The black woman is killing us, the black man. They're using the system. Wow, they're leaving our children in the middle of the street at night in Detroit snow to get run of cars. And then guess what? Somebody always give them the child back that they just left in the middle of the street. You understand? And so this somebody hurt you deflection tactic makes them really not only look ridiculous, but really, really wicked and evil. I mean, to another level of wickedness and evil. All right. Now, here's the other thing. Y'all better wake up. It's all women. F the people that do that too. They're always trying to give their little black queen a pass by letting us know it's all women. All women do all things. Nobody said that only one woman does anything. It's just that all the women are not killing us. Only the black woman has killed off a fourth to a third of our population by themselves. And that's not counting all the diseases, black on black crime, and all the rest of the stuff. All right, it's not counting all the dudes they raised up to smoke weed, and now we know the effects of weeds. It effeminizes the males. All right, you may think you're right because you made masculinity about lifting weights and being able to shoot somebody. That's not masculinity. That's femininity. No, if you have big muscles and the first thing you reach for is a gun when you have a problem, you're not masculine, you're feminine. All right? Right. They have no interest in listening or. All right. I cannot find that woman's comment. Let me see where I put it. Hold on. All right, and then this woman had a nerve to be in like a turban kind of thing. All right. And I was really taken back. All right. All these so-called woke females will stand up and defend Jill Scott and say that's normal. And what she was doing is normal. It's normal in the confines of her bedroom, but not in a public arena. See, but that's lost on them. All right. Why? Because they believe that these black women get to get away with anything that they decide to do in the ratchetness of their minds. All right. So what I do is I look over a whole lot of stuff. Sorry, it's hard. It's getting hard for me to find even old comments, right? And I'm like, what's up with this? I can't load anything. But anyway, y'all know that I'm speaking the truth, so, and that's okay, because I'll go home in a little bit and I'll do some stuff and expose what I weren't able to in this video. But yes, you got it. They like attention by any means necessary. Well, here's the thing. So the BAWs have been keeping the thugs and that they've been keeping anything that they can make money off of. All right. And this is the thought that came to me. The thought that came to me is this, that if it wasn't for welfare and child support, understand this, many more of us that's alive today would be dead. We would have been aborted if it wasn't for welfare and child support. Keep this in mind, that after feminism, Black women got it in her head that she could screw everybody, and because abortion was available, think about this. That's a good way to get rid of the evidence that you're a 304. And they would have gotten rid of many of us and kept doing what they were doing, thereby making themselves sterile. As the pamphlet says, for what is it? The people, Planned Parenthood. All right, and remember, I put the Planned Parenthood pamphlet up that says that abortion is not is not birth control because you actually kill the child. All right. No. Again, these women abort any babies. You cannot kill 25 to 50 million people. There is no way to kill 25 to 50 million people unless you're just aborting everything. All right. Case in point, and for any reason. Case in point, the video that I brought up, especially when you're talking about female athletes that get a good man and even get married to a good man, like the gold and bronze medalists in these last Olympics who aborted her child to participate in the Olympics. You see it? You remember her name? Yes, Ross. This is a married woman. Hold on. This was a married Black woman who felt it was more important to go to the Olympics and win a gold and a bronze medal than it was to have a man's child. Now, being that she's a Christian, then she want to come back and pray and ask forgiveness for the deed. Notice how Christianity works. You get to be as evil as hell, plan to be evil, then turn back around and say, well, Jesus will forgive me for what I just did to your husband, while he goes through that pain the rest of his life, knowing that you took his son or daughter for a stupid medal that you have to pay taxes on. Oh, y'all didn't know when you win a gold medal in the Olympics, you have to pay taxes? All right. And so this is the craziness, right? She aborted. And so let me clue in on, and goes especially out to Guy King. And you're going to do this, but most of the women that abort their babies are the ones that are affluent, and usually the ones that are going through college and get pregnant at that time. All right. Most of the women that abort their children are the ones that feature outside of children. In other words, the ones that just had their baby by Pookie and Ray Ray in them, they do not abort their children. Why? It's because the baby is an anchor to Pookie and Ray Ray. All right. And if they are a poor woman, the baby also is their resource to money. See, you have it backwards, Guy King. All right. It isn't the poor that are aborting their baby. It's the affluent ones that have been doing it since 1973, over and over and over again, on their way to college through track or any kind of sports and stuff. Anything that would hinder what they think is upward mobility. Upward mobility. The ones that ain't thinking about no upward mobility, think about it. All right, the women that I thought was going to be something for me, all right, the military benefits and the that BAH, oh yeah, they wanted that. Okay, they wanted that. All right, it's been the affluent women. Let's say woman finds out she's about to go into the army, right? And she's going to leave. He ain't doing what she thought she could make him do. But they do their thing the last time, and boom, all right. Oh, she aborting that baby. Oh, the one going to college, she's aborting that baby. Like I said, the one from the USA track team, she aborted that baby, and she was married to a dude that wanted to have it, a whole husband. Because in the United States, men don't matter. So men said to black women, F y'all. We looking for sisters or anybody else. We're not having it anymore. Period. So I come down here and here's the sad part. Here's the sad part. I know that I would never be able to bring like too many people down here to let them just else. One of the things I understood is with me, he could walk around the community with me. Okay, all right, what did you mean then? Well, I'm thinking you were thinking that I'm saying that the quality of the man, right? Hold on. This is what I'm saying, Guy King, that the quality of the man does not determine whether the woman would abort the child. It is what the woman thinks she could get out of either abortion or having the child. In other words, a poor woman will have the child from any man. Say she hook up with a good man, right? She don't want him because she still got that feminist mindset, right? But she want that baby because that baby is a cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. I hear them talk about it like that all the time. Now, when I say that the affluent will get with a good man, all right, and this is how the thugs are and stuff are born. An affluent woman will get with a good man, and she will abort that child because she think that she could climb some ladder or something like that, or do something that she think is more important to her than having a child. Because let's be frank, children and family are the least important things to black women. Let me repeat that. Children and family are the least important things to black women. Okay. And so that's what I'm saying. All right. The thugs and simps. All right. Oh, the thugs and simps may have or lose their child. They don't care which way, one way or the other, because they ain't taking care of SH. All right. So the right. But this is what I'm saying. The thugs and simp, it depends on the mentality of the woman. Okay? The mentality of the woman will determine whether a baby gets aborted or not. What I am stating is that most of the people that's aborting the babies are somebody or women that think they have something to gain from that abortion. Now, I will say this: the lowly women will abort a baby to get at somebody too. Let's not leave that out. The life and death of a child to black women in this day and age, in general, is that of a pawn. All right, they're either a check or a pawn they use to try to hurt men, because something that women always knew that men got brainwashed into not understanding. Men have always cared about family first, never the women. Women will care about other women before their family, or where they see themselves within a group of women before their family. All right. The women care about their family only as their family gives them traction for whatever group they want to be in, for those that have been constrained to our upward mobility type of society. Women that have to survive, all right, women that have to survive look differently at family, right? Women that want happiness, understand this. Women that want joy and happiness, understand this, over things, will choose a good man. All right. And it will take less to run your family with that type of woman. Women that are looking to use you for upward mobility, or they want upward mobility through you, i.e., somebody that marries an officer so that they could be a general's wife, i.e., the woman that marries a preacher so that they could be the pastor's wife, first lady. All right, those titles mean something to women with that kind of mentality. All right, and they will flaunt it all in people's faces. Yeah, I'm the first lady. All right, because they understand people worship the first lady while they're worshiping the pastor. Okay. If you're the deacons, all right, the women will use those men to get them titles. Once they get the title, if they don't need the man to keep it, that all right, you if you don't have a title. All right, them women aren't looking for joy and happiness. They're looking for a position, thinking that that position is going to make them happy, and then they're having a hard time when it don't. Yeah, that's as my brother said. White people calls that marrying up, when actually they're not marrying up; they're marrying down. All right, they're marrying into a place where you can never be happy. All right, and but they don't comprehend that. And the reason why they don't comprehend that, because, well, greed outweighs anything. That's their MO, greed. And it outweighs everything for them. All right. They just don't, I mean, and it just is what it is. It outweighs everything for them. All right. And so, I mean, and then you have what you have. Hold on for a second. I'm still looking for these comments and stuff. Man. And so, yeah, they just. All right. I think the woman. Oh, no, I found it here. Okay, I found the woman. Yeah, and she did it. All right, and so we had a woman named, her name was Someone Special. All right, and so another word, it's a troll thing. All right, and then the other woman that up here, Strickland. Basically, all right, so basically, yeah, and it was over to John Boyega, this, that, and the other, right? Yeah, and it was a minute ago. All right, and so, all right, yeah. All right, man.
Hola. Oh, no, child.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, you said it wrong. All right. And so basically, this is it. All right. No, leave it on. I'm about to jet out in a minute because Meanie out of there. She knocked out. She knocked all the way out. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. That woman, I'm with loves some pizza. Anyway, so that's basically what we have here, right? It's kind of a crazy. What's this? Mm, that's not them. All right, so it's kind of a crazy thing, right? Now, now here's the thing. I don't think a true sister will die alone. I don't think a true sister will die alone. Because, like, here's the thing. I've been trying to do that. All right, this is going to answer you, Bertha. I've reached out to a lot of sisters, especially that listen to me, and really, it's hard to even get to talk to y'all on phone numbers and stuff like that. It's difficult. I don't know if everybody's too busy. I've been trying for the longest to put to try to get. It's easy for me to connect with the brothers, but let's be honest. I've only been able to talk to women of the past on the phone, woman of the past, and Megadon. And Megadon, you know, she got a husband, so she's off limits to the brothers here. All right, period. Everybody else is just difficult to I mean, come up with a number so that, because I try to plan to get, even when I come to Georgia to get together with people. I know, Bertha, you in South Carolina. I know where you at. So I need to make my way out there. But see, that's what I'm saying. I would have to drive from Texas, and I'll do that because I've been up there before. I've just been tired with all the rest of the stuff that I've been doing. And y'all know I've been wore out lately, right? But South Carolina, because that's how I met the brother here, right? And he drove down from South Carolina to Augusta. And so I drove him down to Atlanta, and we met the other brothers. Every time I have a meeting, no sisters show up. All right? Think about that. Every time I have a meeting and I want to meet people and I'll drive somewhere, I mean, y'all bless the channel. Y'all really do. A lot of the stuff that I'm doing for these children, some of y'all, man, you know, some of y'all just, man, been a blessing, right? But as far as meeting y'all, as far as us brothers, meeting you sisters, it's difficult. It is very, you're trying to arrange something because you don't have space. You know what I mean? And for tell 4. So I mean, what do you think? What I about what I just said? You know, it's hard for us to even meet and get to know women here. All right, let me see what's going on. Exactly, Roderick. And see, I always been laid back, never had to, right? And for tell 4, nobody has to die young. It's just that for women, y'all got it kind of easy in that, quite frankly, this is my belief. This is my belief. Um, oh, you talking about the track star? I would have, yeah. I would have told her she could have her medal. She would have killed my child. That would have been over. The moment she said I'm gonna choose to destroy your child and a medal over your child, yeah, I'd be like, you know what, we done, peace, and no peace. I wouldn't even wish her peace. I would wish her judgment. All right, so assalamu alaikum, Dwight. No, I mean, Bertha, I'm not just talking about you. I'm talking about women and period. I mean, because there's been a few that come by the channel, and it's always been difficult. And I am so sorry you was ill. I wish I would have known about that. That would have changed a whole lot of things and stuff like that. Because I'm gonna visit some of my peoples when they're ill, if I know it. Shoot, we could have brought something up. you know, brought you some stuff. We could go to the store for you. You know, you got brothers that live around you. The same brothers that's walking around here um, in these favelas around all these guns with me. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be a problem for they drove to Georgia. You know, it wouldn't be a problem for them to go up the street because that's what we about. I'm trying to do some other stuff with her for another sister, but I need for her to have some of the stuff that she needs to put some alarms in her house. Another sister that watched the channel because she got creeps, you know, trying to, you know, holler at her, and I guess she might be a little too old to learn kung fu. I know it could help. All right. But this is the thing. And like for tell 4 and Bertha, even for y'all to have each other's number. All right. And this is what I would like. I would like for the sisters to be able to have each other's number so y'all could, you know, cause y'all sisters. Now you understand why the Most High said, "Don't eat shellfish." You don't know who it's going to make in a bad way. Um, you know what? We could figure something out because we got a lot of smart people on here and come to something to a diet and stuff to help condition. Man, you know, I got so many guys sending me stuff about my cancer. You know what I mean? So you'd be surprised what some of the fellas know. All right, so let's see what they know. All right, so basically, oh, I told you what my take on it. Oh, I showed people the video, right? And basically, I always thought she was a thought. Period. All right, she can't keep a man. All right, and basically, she's another one of these conscious people that make their living off of selling something that they're not. People believe it because of the songs that are written. I'm pretty sure that I'm in a place where they had some stuff for everything, right? That people try to keep hidden. All right. And I'm pretty sure that if I could look at emphysema on a molecular level and look at some of the stuff like down here in Brazil, here's the secret, y'all. So I brought some stuff from the United States down here Brazil um, for someone. It's legal, but not available in Brazil. I'm like, how is this not available in Brazil? And then there is stuff in Brazil or in South America that would help us with all kind of stuff that's not available in America on purpose. You know what I mean? So I'm sure that we could come up with something, given the common knowledge of people that are in places other than this country. And I know a brother or two that know about some things that will help our body heal that's working elsewhere, but is not allowed in the United States. And Guy King is right. But some of the times it's about what you surround yourself with too. Like we got a brother that gardens and kind of use plants, right? And so found out that mint and what was it? What's the purple? There's two plants that if you have around your house keeps mosquitoes away. What's that smiling man? Peace, man. Um, okay. All right. So one of the things I want y'all to understand, and USMC vet, you know I ain't gonna have a problem with you, right? You seen enough machine guns and stuff, right? All right. But one of the things is that I'm gonna do a lot more of my stuff in the streets. As you see in the picture, with Mimi, she was holding or she was had her hands over um, I'll put them up, the soccer balls that's in the bed. Okay, so I'm gonna blow all these up. I'm gonna blow all those up Monday, and me and the brother, we're going to go blow them up and pass them out. All right. So, what he was telling y'all was this, that when I travel, so all of these, right? What I do is I make sure I buy them with the air out. Man, I tried that. It's not working well for me. BitTube. I have to wait for people to get it right because it's like it's putting viruses on my stuff. All right. Hey, hey, Dwight. Oh no, that's David Bowman. All right, same kind of logo. All right, so basically, so all these balls, like I pack in my duffel bag, right? And so I'll take that and my air pump. I bought an air pump down here too, an electric one, because I ain't sitting out there using muscle to pump them all them balls up. That's not happening. And the NGO has been moved. Hey, what's up, Franco Felix? The NGO has been moved to where the annex is, and they're working on an annex. So I'll kind of show you a video of that. We might do a live video tomorrow or something, right? All right. So you have that, and so all these balls we'll take and we blow up as the children come by. I let them pick, and like I get swarmed a lot, but I keep my word when I tell them I'm coming back down, right? And that's been another thing that's given me more clout than a little bit. All right, so we'll blow all these up. Okay, we'll blow all the well now we'll blow them up one at a time as the children come by, and I'll just kick them off to whomever wants one, right? Um, and so we'll go to the barber shop. They got a barber shop, and I'll use their plug. Which reminds me, we got to buy another extension cord. All right. So Monday we'll leave here, get another extension cord, and we'll go there, and we'll blow these balls up, and we'll do it like that. Mimi works at there's some to children that's down the other street too. So I'm coming back again in December right after school, and I'm gonna bring a whole lot more balls. Right. The problem is it might be a little sticky because I'm staying down here a little longer. Hey, what's up, freelance Ronan? All right. So I'm staying down here a little longer at that time, and so I'm trying to figure some stuff out. Okay, I'm trying to figure some stuff out. Um, um, and so, because when I come back out, I'm gonna need a lot more clothes for myself. All right. I'm gonna need some clothes for myself. So if y'all care to donate to the channel, my donation link will be in all the description box of the videos in my channel, to include this one. All right. But I'm gonna bring a lot more stuff, is because it's going to. Here's the thing. This has always been my thing. Right. This is the thing, and this has been all right. Mimi. And whatchamacallit saw this for the first time, right? And the problem is getting her to want to come to the United States, because they all want me to stay here. All right. And that's the issue we're having, right? All right. And that creates an opening, but it's like they don't have to worry about it, because what's the likelihood of me running into a woman like her in the United States that care about me because of my spirituality and what I do for the community? And they understand I'm this old and it hasn't helped happen yet. All right, they've watched the videos, right? Now, granted, a lot of us are separated from one another, all right, and nobody really understands what to do about it, right? And so we got to figure something out for a lot of the brothers. All right. And well, they are fooled into thinking Pookie and Ray Ray is this excitement, because these women don't have a clue. All right, they don't have a clue. Everybody wants to travel somewhere. Like I met a woman talking about, man, I would love to travel and stuff like that. Man, your life is so exciting, but you can't do nothing. You with Pookie and Ray Ray, and as a matter of fact, this is a woman going in and out of jail right now, maybe on her way to prison for some time, right? But she can't stop doing what she's doing, because the system done turn her brain over. No, not just the system she have. She wants stuff, right? She wants money in her hand. Understand this. And the money in her hand ain't doing her any good. All right. All right. And so, and Ray Ray don't offer them much excitement either, because Ray Ray can't be around these women, because he got four other he's around. All right, so they spend most of their time arguing with each other. They don't have a house to live in. They don't really have excitement. They have worry. All right, these women have worry, and there is a difference between worry and excitement. They're worried about where they're going to live next. They're worried about who they have to fight the next day. They're worried about money. They're worried about food. Yes, they're worried about the basics: shelter, food, and safety. And the little bit of money that they get is wasted on drugs instead of shelter, food, and safety. And since there's no man to tell them, no, you're not going to do that, and they're not going to listen to anyone man that would tell them, no, you're not going to do that, then they just suffer in silence. All right. These women are suffering to the degree that they've never known before, and they have too much, let's not call it pride, stupidity, to admit it and change and repent. Why? Because they were taught to not repent. Who taught them that? The feminists. period. So now they don't bother to repent because moment. All right, sorry about that. All right, these women don't bother to repent because the feminists told them they don't have to. All right, and so basically, if y'all come here and y'all are around me, there has already been a good name made for y'all. I just was never aware of it to the degree. I just was never aware of it. All right, but when you come here, all right, with the people I know in onesies or twosies, um, there is a good name here made, and having brother Elijah down here has kind of confirmed that. I keep telling people there's not a lot of us, but I'm not the only one. Oh, we don't have new age music. I don't know what you call the crap that we have that's passing for music, but it ain't music. All right. And it's intentional. In the Bible, one of the godly men sent his servant out to find a wife, and it was blessed by God. Is not God the same? Well, here's the thing. One of the things that Bertha Huff, one of the things that I was doing was I was coming down here, one, to see how one could travel down here, two, how one could travel and not be scammed. All right. Three, if somebody could potentially find a good woman here. And four, I was even looking at the responses I got from women, the sisters from my channel. Now, I had reason to believe that most of y'all had a husband, right? So I'm aware of who has a husband or not. I don't know is because I'm not in contact with any of you women, the same way I'm in contact with the brothers. All right. It is loud here. I would think the window is open. Mimi is not all the way out. I don't know how I'm up. All right. Never mind. I know how I'm up. My body. It's 12 o'clock here. My body thinks it's still 8. All right. On the weekends, it's kind of loud here. All right. Even I took Elijah on the train and the metro. The metro is the subway. All right. It here's and about the music as I get into this. The music is not music. As a matter of fact, 3 guys write most of the pop songs you hear in the top 40. 3 guys in the world. 3 guys write most of the pop songs. Most of the stuff have the same 4 chords. As a matter of fact, if you play the same 4 chords, you can sing almost every country and pop song that's on the radio. The same 4 chords. All you do is speed them up, slow them down, all the rest of that. No. Bertha Huff. In the Bible, when Abraham sent a servant for a wife for Isaac, he made sure it wasn't a wife of his people. All right. Let me see if I can bring that up. All right. So he made sure it was not a wife of his people. As a matter of fact, he said, "Go away from my the people and find a wife." Hold on. One moment. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. All right, I'm trying to find it. It's the story with Isaac. All right, and basically Genesis. All right, okay, okay. It's in Genesis 24. So let's go here. Hold on one moment. Get to y'all in a hot sec. It's in Genesis 24. All right, so let's look up Genesis 24. All right. Oh boy. All right, so let's go down. So Abraham was old and stricken. Um, I will make you swear by the Lord of heaven that thou shalt not take a wife unto my son of the daughters of the Canaanite. So he went to him and unto um, uh, a wife for his son. So he went back to Abraham's country. All right. And he was not to choose a woman that was not willing to follow me to this land. So as you see, the reason why they play the same song, Brainwash. Hey, Bertha, so did you see that? All right. Yeah, his own people, all right, not Canaanites who were black. All right, and most of the pop is witchcraft. All right, and so, yeah, that's basically it. All right, so let's get back. All right, some of the times I don't know what this thing is doing. All right, so let's do this here. Seems like it acts better. Just have Mimi up in there. All right. All right, so basically, yeah. Right, and that's why they got rid of disco. They really couldn't control rock when they was on the LSD. So they got rid of the LSD and that kind of open thinking. Because it really opened up their minds. And they started rebelling against the stuff that the government was doing and looking into it and studying it. The next thing that happened was hip hop. Hip hop was the people on what was going on in society, in black society, and the white little children were buying it up. All right, so they got rid of that. LSD opened up people's minds in a way that the government didn't want it opened. It was a mind expander, very dangerous. All right, got rid of that because it was against the government. They start calling out the government for being evil. All right, but then hip hop came in, and hip hop was they bought out all the hip hop companies using a black woman to help do that. I covered that in the video, and hip hop went from telling people to get educated like Kid and Play and stuff, like Chubb Rock, and to now little dudes running around with all tatted up, wearing dresses, telling people to pop a Molly. Jerry Hell, no to rebellion against the government. It wasn't a drug that really was the demon thing. All right. That was one that the CIA put in the community, and it had the opposite effect on people because of how it worked. Crack was actually the demon drug. All right. LSD worked in a way that on people that the government did not expect. So that's why they pulled it off of the market. Remember, all drugs that are on the market are here with the okay of the United States government. That's why nobody should do them. All right. If and that's the thing. That's what they thought it would do, open people's minds to demon. And all it did was open them up to rebellion and start really thinking about how they really start to think a little deeper. But that's when you ride the edge of that, because it's very toxic. LSD is very toxic, right? But you had a few people that never took enough of it to go over the edge. Many people took too much, and so fried their brains, so to speak. And that's the effect that they wanted. They didn't want the side effect of rebellion. All right, all drugs are demonic. All right, not just LSD. Man, you have something there, $3 assassin. Right? It is the ultimate pyramid scheme. I was telling people, okay, I was telling brother, I was like, crack. All right, how did people think about this? How did people with no experience in chemistry come up with crack? Come on now. People with no absolute experience in any type of chemistry. In other words, we're talking about dumbed down black people that barely got out of high school, right? And if they were in high school, they didn't take chemistry, right? And they, first of all, had enough money to buy enough cocaine to experiment on the chemical possibilities to make crack, and found out that in the other elements that are needed to make it could make this substance that was more potent and more addictive than the powder cocaine in powder form. And these are the same people in the hood that don't have planes to fly over to another country and get kerosene and turn the leaves into the powder. But they would come up with this thing without any knowledge of chemistry by accident. Now, you know, most people in the hood are not going to do that kind of experimentation. So, how did he learn how to do it? There was a few people well placed by the CIA after their chemist came up with a way to make this deadly thing, and they taught a few guys how to do it, understanding that they will teach others how to do it. See, so while um, the brothers do not have the insights to create the thing, they do know how to follow directions to make the thing after somebody creates the formula. All right. And so, yeah, what do you think about the marijuana after I put that video up? Now, let's keep in mind that that video produced real information in order for them to gain people into the Nation of Islam, right? So, yeah, that was real, what they put up. But their answer was join the Nation of Islam. Many people don't believe that's the answer. Many people believe the answer is just stop doing these drugs that the yes, they are, but not without chemistry. In other words, brothers are not fools either. So they're not going to mess around with trying to experiment to create something that was created in a lab on a chemical level to come up with those. Here's the thing: the brothers that's doing this don't have enough resources to do that kind of experimentation and let all that powder cocaine go to waste again and again and again while they try to figure out the right formula. No, that was done by people who had enough money, who were doing the research. Brothers don't have research and development in the hood. So I don't care how much creativity brothers have. We do not have research and development in the hood, and we're not dumb enough to spend resources we don't have trying to come up with some new stuff. Right now, once we hear about the new stuff and know the person that know how to make it, they will go learn from that person and repeat what they learned. All right, but they're not going to be the one to come up with it. Trust me on this one. All right, chemistry was my toughest subject because of being able to create things, understanding acetyl alcohol from acetone and its chemical properties because it's organic chemistry. All right. Understanding the valences, understanding how to write out oxygen properly in a formula. All right. Once you could write out the formula, then you could see what fixed the formula. If you know the chemical composition, and then you will know how much or whatever. No, a person that never got through high school chemistry cannot come up with crack by accident, by hit and miss, because they're not going to be playing with enough of the powder stuff to go across that. All right. So no, it's going to be a scientist. Now it could have been a black scientist that was working for the government, but trust me, these are government agencies that work to put this stuff. And remember, we was talking about how Reagan and the CIA dumped crack into the community way back when. A lot of brothers and educated brothers and brothers that were actually speaking up for the community and the hip hop artists, we all knew that, like Chuck D, Flavor Flav, like Tribe Called Quest. A lot of people understood where it came from back then. See, we forget that kind of history, and some of y'all are not old enough to remember it. Y'all were children back then and not teenagers. Many people weren't listening to them. Many people don't go back and listen to those hip hop artists. We'll listen to every old school, everything else, but we'll stay with the new hip hop artists, right? And they're the ones that's now preaching the government line. The reason why they bought everything out, not to make money off of it, but to try to kill it. All right. They were tired of black people buying medallions instead of gold chains. Black people weren't putting gold teeth in their mouth. All right. They were buying medallions. They had a sense of pride, a sense of their ebony color. All right. And no, Public Enemy cannot be compared to any news media we have today or whatever. They was their own thing. They just could not be touched. As a matter of fact, you do what they were a disservice by trying to compare them. They were the news, all right. They were the news, all right. All right. These are guys that weren't playing, but they got bought out. And once the Caucasians owned hip hop, they changed it to this junk slop. All right. And that's what happened. They got bought out. They got bought out by the system. And the system rearranged hip hop. So we got skinny dudes running around all tatted up in dresses talking about how they're popping some drugs. So we went from don't do drugs, how drugs are F you up, how drugs are destroying the community, to these guys running around, oh, let's do drugs. And the women love them. So because the women love them, and since most of these children are being black young moms, all right, and now those same guys that's popping mollies, that got that are preaching to these women, single mothers. Now these single mothers now not only are on YouTube and Facebook, giving their children weed at the age of infant, all right, but they have their children listening to this, and now they think it's okay because they see mommy popping mollies. Well, one gives you an action that is mentally generated, and one just tells you F somebody and turn your back and really do nothing. Because not only did Public Enemy say fight the power, all right, not only did they tell them fight the power, they was trying to tell them educate your mind. Think about it. Those hip hop artists back there was educating people about Africa. Remember, Big Cat Daddy Kane called himself Asiatic descendant. Negroes started looking that up, Asiatic, and then found out, oh my goodness, we are Asiatic. All right. People were spouting out then that this was our land before it was their land. Actually, that's in that song. And so that got cut out. But the thing that really killed the minds of Southern rap is because even NWA got people to protest. Right? But what did it was the South, when they was coming out with sipping on some scissor and screw music. I know y'all remember screw music. Oh yeah, Wu-Tang Clan. All those clans did. Wu-Tang, Tribe Called Quest, all of them did. Right. And this is what I've been trying to tell y'all. We went from scratching in hip hop to screwed down music, chopped. Yep, chopped and screwed. All right, to change the frequency and warp it. Yep, Swisher House. All right, that stuff came from the South. I changed everything because that's all the companies would allow to be played. Hold on. Right. But screw music came out before Mike Jones. Screw music was a product of kind of Louisiana, the South, right? Then ATL, ATL took it to another level. All right. Then the Midwest came out with tip drill and all of this stuff, right? And so, right. Yes, he did. Right. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Um, Now Outcast was good. All right. Outcast was good. Chicago has it now is because it's kind of the worst place to be for a human being. I yeah, and so basically, um, Goody Mob and Outkast with Georgia in Georgia started to put music back into hip hop. All right, they started to sing about um, bombs over Baghdad. Um, Sorry, Miss Jackson. I am so real. Did you never make your daughter cry? And I don't remember the rest. So, all right. And so all the music, right? All the music that's out now, all right, is taking a turn for the worse. And all the people that was adding some kind of culture back into the music have disappeared off the thing. And let me tell you what I mean. Let me tell you what I mean. Outcasts should still be making some stuff, but they're not. These people that come out and do some real stuff, all right, that you think might really shake people up and get them to really think, they disappear really quick. All right, and let's not use sales quality. Record companies out is they can sell anything. All they have to do is get to play it enough without numbers. Back in the day, had to be good. And if the record, there's a song by the Brothers called "Oh Black Water." All right, Black Water. All right. Now, here's the story behind it. What happened was with the A side of the song when there was an A side and a B side, right? And so the DJ kind of liked the B, and so he played it, and then everybody else liked the B side, right? And so now you have "Oh Black Water, keep on rolling, Mississippi moon, won't you keep on, oh black water, keep on rolling, won't you keep on me, keep on shining." And I was like, wow, I like that song. It was kind of like a mellow song. It was different. Should have known that song, "The Light of Day," are nice by this group. Should have never seen it. Okay, their DJs determine what do the crowd like to hear. Right? The club decided back in the day, your stuff was going to be cracking if it got played. Records weren't going to come and pay the guy to play your song 10 times. All right, and this is how the songs work now. They will cause you to go and you buy it not because you like it, because you think others like it, and you want to entertain others, and many others will like it because they hear it continuously. So because they hear it continuously, they think they're supposed to like it. Ergo, I keep hearing it, so it must be good, and I don't want to be out of here. Hold on, let me see what happened to my feed. All right, it's back. Let me see if I'm back. Okay, I'm back. All right. So, and now you got messes on stage like Jill Scott. I think he did too. All right, here's the thing. One of the smartest people in hip hop is not in hip hop. All right. None of these dudes, all right. And you're right about J. Cole and Drake, right? Here's the thing. They don't care about J. Cole and Drake. Who they care about is the dark Afro people like a PE, like a Flavor Flav, making people conscious in a way that J. Cole and Drake cannot. All right. And oh, wow, $3 assassin. I like what he said. J. Cole is pseudo controlled to keep the semi woke sleep. All right. Period. All right. And trust me, this is why you don't go and mess around in that industry. You come off from among them. You don't have anything to do with it. All right. Because they look, it's a very wicked society in the United States. Down here, I don't know if you heard it. There was live music outside of my window, live and loud. All right. Nobody in the industry, not Drake, and like you said, Kendrick Lamar, nobody in the industry are actually used to keep people away. They are to keep people lulled and asleep. All right. I'm going to put it to you this way. How many people heard about Crank Lucas here on YouTube? Oh, you know, they teach that in school. Say it now, I'm black and I'm proud. All right. How many people heard of Crank Lucas? Right? All three artists are not humble. They're not, you can't say they are, and you can't say they're not. All right. And this is why it's the industry. All right. It is the industry. The industry is trying to feel their pulse and do enough so that people don't outright revolt against it because they feel a revolt against the industry. The industry feels a revolt against it by good people. And so they try to throw some stuff out there. They try to throw some stuff out there like $3. Yeah, Crank Lucas is the truth when it comes to hip hop and smart enough to stay on YouTube, smart enough to understand how wicked the industry really is. People keep telling him he should go and do this and do that, right? And he understands what happens if he goes into that industry, and he'll want no part of it. All right, and you could tell he follows it because he wouldn't be as good as he is and be able to mimic the people and mimic their styles. So he'd rather just be a comedian and tell people what's going on. All right, this is a very wicked society that everybody is in, and people better wake up and smell something. All right, and we is something we cannot beat from the inside. It's something we need to separate from. All right, we don't have to beat it from the inside. Just separate from it. Let it fall on its own sword. All right, let us not have anything to do with it. All right, and so that's pretty much it. All right, so yeah, his channel is funny. It's meant to be funny because he's not trying to be a hip hop artist. He's trying to be a comedian. Yeah, we'll come up with it, but they'll never see it. Shoot, I might be the one to come up with it. You never know. I just ran across some other musicians. You never know. But I tell you what, we have an outlet, and I'm not in. See, what now you have dudes like me that's not really interested in getting rich if it means being around those kind of people. So we keep our talent to ourselves. All right, that's their big fear. They don't know who we're waking up. And I will say this. Don't y'all find it kind of odd that it's really difficult to find my channel as long as I've been out here using the same name? A lot of people have a hard time finding my channel. And you know, I don't have a problem with that. The diehard people will find it, but I don't have a problem with it. Why don't I have a problem with it? I don't have a problem with it because I understand this. There's a lot of wickedness that comes. period. There's a lot of wickedness that comes, period, with popularity. And what I mean by that, you get popular, the temptation is great for people that want to be rich. Once they figure out you don't want to be rich, nor do you care, it's all about the message, then they'll keep you from being heard. All right. So that's basically it. But I believe that the Most High will allow people to hear me that really truly want to hear me. And that's okay with me. I don't make a dime off of this. I showed y'all before. Hold on for a second. I want to show y'all something. All right, for a while, a long while, let me show y'all this. Y'all see these triple zeros right here? That's been my income. Now, this is somebody that has a 13-minute, almost a 14-minute watch time. All right. This is my channel. My channel makes $0.00. Okay? $0.00. I don't give a F. Y'all understand? $0.00. Somebody asked me, oh, how much you get paid? Because they assume that what I'm saying is tearing up the community. Why do they assume that? It's because I'm calling out the people that are actually tearing up the community. You know, these black women. All right. You know, the very people that that do all kind of maliciousness to Afro brothers. In other words, they're calling me out for sticking up for the brothers and the good Afro women, and how I'm explaining to people that the black women are not us. They're not the sisters, and they have absolutely nothing to do with the brothers. You see what I'm saying? So people are at, so they think that, oh, I'm saying what I'm saying to make money, not understanding that not only do I not make money, and not only is what I'm saying not popular with most of the black people, all right, but black people don't like what I'm saying because it's the truth, and they like the destruction of the community. The black women like it, and the stupid, sorry simp of men are following the black women in the hopes of getting some coochie from them. And that's it. They don't realize that that's not a coochie, just not a lasting thing. If that's all you got, they do not understand this. But the first thing they want to know is how much I'm being paid. And then they mad That when I tell them nothing. But does that stop me coming down here and blowing up these balls and giving it to these children, giving them some sense that some other people care about you, maybe that don't live in your neighborhood, but that care about a whole neighborhood enough and understand why you're sitting out here with guns. And trust me, there's a reason for it. The government gives them no out, gives them no jobs. When they had a factory, the government closed down the factory and put something else up there that did not employ the men. So you know what the men did? They took a factory down and put a place up there to make clothes. So it did not support the men. So the men stopped making money. The women were kind of making money, but what good is it to you when the men now own guns and they're making money the other way to be the man of the house? Some are trying to be the man of the house. Now, I will say this about them, about my Brazilian brothers here, if I could call them that. If they have a baby, opposite of what happens in America, they look for a hustle, they look for any other way other than potentially being shot by somebody the next day to make some money so that they could be around for their child. That's the ones that stay around. And it's harder. They make an attempt and some go back into that life. All right, it's all a setup for destruction, people. Let me tell you, it's all a setup to have Afro, any sense of melanin destroyed. These are people that are working on ways to block out the sun so they can survive here without the sun. These are people that don't even think about what kind of damage that's going to cause. Because they think they're thinking that far ahead, but they don't understand how the earth works. They don't understand how their science works. Everything that they do destroys things either on purpose or by accident. And on purpose meaning that it happened by accident first. And once they see this destructive power, they like, ooh, this could be a weapon. So sorry all those people had to die, but wow, we could use this to influence our greed. So that's where they're at, right? These are this is very wicked, right? These are people, yeah, most houses won't allow it, but they think about this kind of stuff. Understand the effects of music, right? They're using the sellout groups of us to sell us out and sell out sound, right? Bertha, remember, I did the video that our skin converts sound and sunlight into energy, something that white skin cannot do. All right. Um, and so basically, we are close to sound and sound waves. It's why I believe that the Most High operates in that realm. Right, and that's true. RoboCop. But here's the thing. Everything they do is going to fail. No matter how hard they try, it is going to fail. It has no other way to go but to fail. They just don't get it. All right. They just don't understand. But everything they do is going to fail. Yes, we convert sunlight to energy. And this is why some of you, like you're feeling in a bad way, you go outside, it's a sunny day, and then all of a sudden you feel like you're recharged. I mean, literally, feeling like you're being charged up. All right. It's really interesting, right? And so they're working on a way to end that. And how about blocking out the sun? All right. So there's a lot of wickedness going on. Now, brothers, I'm going to put up some more videos showing you kind of what's going on, kind of give you a review of some things going on. Right, right. Um, and that's why we do the worst when we're not in the sun because we get a raging vitamin D deficiency when we're not. We need to be out in this. We need more sun for our skin to convert it into vitamin D. We need to be out in the sun longer. And yet, you'll have black women that tell you we need to stay in the air. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. So you mean why are children, Afro people call the children of mud? Because actually, we came from the dirt, like the Most High said. Yes, that's what I'm saying. All right. And here's the thing. It is still going to be worse on them. It is still going to be worse on them. All right, because their bodies. All right, so if you have any kind of melanin, dark, you good. The darker you are, the more sun. And so, like other countries where these women they clown these clown black women. They say improving their race by men. They're improving their race. They're making it worse. The only the Caucasian women that wants to get with a dark man, uh, get with a dark. All right. If you stay with a dark man, you improve it. If you stay with the Caucasian man, you worsen it. It's about that. The Afro man gives, takes. I figured it's. Hold on. Oh, I'm not. Okay. Can y'all hear? Can you hear me now? All right. Maybe I'm saying, well, I don't care. It is what it is. Yeah, I can see. Okay, now it's back. Right. These women are just utterly destructive. Just utterly destructive. Now, with that said, it's 1 o'clock here. And so I'm gonna shut it down. It's 1 o'clock here, so I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna do another one of these probably Monday or Tuesday. I think Flamengo, the soccer team, was playing today. All right, so I'm gonna make sure they're not playing the next time I do this, and I'm gonna do another one. And there's some stuff I need to show you, and hopefully I'll be able to show you. All right, so it's 1 o'clock. I'm gonna shut this down, and I will holler at y'all later. All right, but I'm gonna be putting some videos up and showing y'all how things are progressing in the favelas. I'm gonna take a picture of those poles too. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of those poles that are up so y'all can see what we're talking about. All right, and so of course I'm gonna all the children. I'm gonna see who could be in the picture with me. All right, so peace out, everybody, and I'll holler at y'all later. And to the sisters, look, if y'all want to y'all should be in contact with each other as sisters. All right, but let's make it a little easier for brothers to be in contact with you too, because if anything, we could at least look after you in your time of need. If you don't have, even if you have anybody, sometimes it's good to have a brother to stop by and say, hey, how you doing, sister? Period. All right, hard to do that when we can't contact you. All right, hard to do. Wish y'all could come to some things. Um, I'm gonna try to make it out there. I know where you are, Bertha, so I can kill a couple birds with one stone. All right, and for Tell 4, I'd like to get out that way. I just don't know where you are. All right, but yeah, it's hard getting in contact with y'all. So I hope we can make something happen. All right, so with that said, I'm out. Peace, love, and soul. I would do it louder, but it's late. All right, peace out, y'all.